These are 7 things you must eliminate if you really want to grow. The first one is comfort. If you're somebody who do not like to stress yourself, you're somebody who cannot stress yourself, so you're somebody who is not willing to go extra mile to get knowledge, to get skill, to get passion, you're somebody who loves to stay in a comfortable zone, then growth might not be for you, or you do not desire growth. If you desire growth, you must be willing to come out of your comfort zone. You must be willing to go extra mile. You must be willing to do the extraordinary things in order for you to grow. So staying in your comfort zone is an attitude or an attribute you must take out if you want to grow. The second one is you must delete procrastination. You must execute tasks as they come. If you are somebody who is always procrastinating, you have excuses all the time for not doing certain things, you must eliminate that if you want to grow. For growth, you must carry out tasks as they come. You must do things. You must be on projects. You must be on ideas. You must keep moving. You must remove excuses if you really want to grow. The third thing is fear of failing or embarrassment. You must remove the fear of failing. Some people are scared of what people will say. They are scared of being embarrassed. They are scared of falling down. Believe me, there's really nothing with falling down. However, there are so many things wrong with falling down and choosing to remain there. And there are so many things wrong with refusing to fall, because when you have refused to fall, you have equally refused to rise and grow. Believe me, sometimes failure gives you the idea, gives you the knowledge, gives you the skill you need to become the better person that you desire. So if you're scared of falling, or you are scared of getting embarrassed or what people will say, then you're not ready. You must eliminate that if you really want to grow. Another thing you must get into your head is direction. You must know where you're going to if you want to grow. You cannot manifest your purpose if you don't know who you are, if you don't know where you're going to. You must have direction. Who are you and where do you want to go? In growth, it's easier to grow when you have understood, okay, this is who I am, this is where I am going to, and then it gives you an idea of where you should be and where you should not be. It gives you an idea to fix your surrounding, fix your environment. You must have your direction. If you have not figured out where you're going, if you have not figured out what your 5-10 years would be, you need to do that now. It gives you a proper understanding of where you really it gives you an understanding of where you really want to be. Another thing is unnecessary spending. You must remove unnecessary spending if you really want to grow. Most people spend because they want to impress people. You spend because you want to buy the latest shoe, you want to buy the latest bag, you want to be on top, you want to prove to people that do not matter that you have arrived. I call them they do not matter because at the end of the day, it's just what people will see. Really, it doesn't matter. So if you are spending unnecessarily on unnecessary things, then you must curb your spending habits. What do you really do with money? If you want to grow, if you want to become financially stable, financial stability is part of growth. So if you must be financially stable, then you must be conscious of your expenditures. What do you spend on? You must have a controlled financial life. Another thing, you must be in a right circle. If you're in a wrong circle, you must remove yourself. You remember I talked about direction. When you have direction and you know where you're going to, you would know the people to be with. You can't be with people that do not share the same value with you. You can't be with people that where you are is not where they are, or your 10 years. If you look at your 10 years from now and their 10 years, they might not actually be the same. You will never know because you are not God. But with value, with understanding, with a small scope of, okay, this is who I am, this is where I want to be, you can tell who you should surround yourself with. You can tell who should be part of your journey, because believe me, some people will not make it to you, will not make it with you to the end of your journey, but they will be part of your journey. You can now tell, okay, this person, I might not get much from this person, but there's something about this person that I really need. It could be their motivation to do things. You just have it because they're just part of your journey. You must surround yourself with the right circle. You must surround yourself with people that really matter, people that can help you get to where you really want to be in life. You must be conscious of your circle. And lastly, you must delete spiritual laziness. We live in a wicked world. We live in a spiritual world, as a matter of fact. You must be a person of prayer. You must be grounded spiritually if you must achieve your destiny and if you must get to where you want to be. There are people who are comfortable with you being under them, but they are never comfortable with you being above them. There are people who are okay with you being in their level, but they are not okay the minute you go above them. There are people who do not desire for you to be in a certain level. So you must be spiritually grounded. You must be spiritually alert. And aside that, there are other spiritual forces in the world that could battle with your destiny, especially if you're somebody who has been destined for greatness. So you must be spiritually grounded, because these forces will come when you begin to take a certain step to cross or move forward in life. So you must be spiritually alert. If you are a church, if you want to belong to the citizenship of Jesus, which is highly recommended, you must be strong there. You must pray at night, you must pray daily, you must be strong in the altar that you belong to. If you choose to be in the devil's kingdom, no problem, but you actually have to be strong. If you choose to belong to the water kingdom, like most people will decide, fine, but be strong there and be sure that whatever you believe in, you are spiritually grounded, because the world is indeed a spiritual place. My name is Olis and I am the inspirational speaker. If you're just watching my video for the very first time, thank you. Please follow my channel, like, subscribe, comment for more videos. Thank you.